My name is Chris Navarro, and I'll be talking about the political revolutionary movement. The political revolutionary movement will talk about Juan Velasco Alvarado and Sendero Luminoso. The political revolutionary movement took place in Peru around 1960 to 1975. Juan Velasco Alvarado led a revolution that led to his rise to power, and Sendero Luminoso later rose to cause fear and terror to the people of Peru. Juan Velasco was a Peruvian general who led a military coup that overthrew the government, which made him the dictator of Peru. Sendero Luminoso was founded in 1969. It launched a war of terror on the Peruvian people. Its goal was to destroy the government and turn it into a communist regime. The political reform posters were produced by the DDRA. They were used to express messages like poverty, slavery, feminism, and the working people. The political reform poster in Cajamarca was used to promote agrarian reform. General Velasco rose from power after the coup during the government of President Terry. Sendero Luminoso began to rise at the beginning of the presidency of President Luis Miguel Sanchez Cerro. The inequality, ethnicity, political mobilization, and political violence has divided the Latin American countries like Peru, Bolivia, and Guatemala. These countries are facing an issue, which is poverty, based on indigenous and non-indigenous people. The table indicates of the populations of people in Latin America. Bolivia has the greatest population of indigenous people, with a percentage of 60 to 70%. Table 2 indicates the percentage of people living in extreme poverty and poverty in the three countries. Guatemala has the greatest percentage of people living in poverty. Bolivia has the greatest percentage of people living in extreme poverty. The research of the CRISE stated that it has been challenging because of the issue of ethnicity and the general weakness over time of ethnic politics in the region. During the political revolutionary movement during the Velasco dictatorship and the terror of Sendero Luminoso, life was very difficult for all Peruvians. It's important to learn of the difficult life in Peru to talk about the political reform poster and express the political messages about poverty, slavery, feminism, and the working people. The history class and my family was the topic that got my attention to do this presentation. This is the bibliography of the three sources that I did my presentation, which I gathered the information to do this presentation.